Welcome to FX Street. If you like what we're talking about, you like the content we are producing, head on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button on our channel, and you can follow me individually at Just Analysis 1 and at Kash at Memeco 0. Taking a look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin's move here, not unexpected. I've been talking about this for the last couple weeks, I think, about the termination cycle with the GAN 270-day cycle, and then looking at the apex here of these two trend lines where Dogecoin finally meets equilibrium with the prior drive up. So it has spent an equal amount of time as it did in a price move to come to a point of equilibrium with time and price. And so the next bullish expansion move is, or bearish expansion move, to be honest. The next major expansion move, which is probably on the bullish side, is likely to begin anytime between February 28th and March 1st. And likely we've seen the beginning of that happening right now. Now, despite that time cycle occurring, excuse me, the levels that it needs to break are fairly, substantial still. Dogecoin has a really strong collection of things preventing it from moving higher. You have the Kijun Sen at 14 cents, and then you have this big old cluster of, let's just make it simple. It needs to close at 17.5 cents to even begin to entertain the idea of initiating a new bull market. And while 17.5 cents from 13.5 cents doesn't sound like a lot, as a measure of proportion, we're talking about a 30% drive up. If it can copy, several moves like we did yesterday, that'd be great. But yeah, Dogecoin does have a long road ahead of it still if it wants to convert into a full-on bull mode. But it's close. It's very close. The biggest zone that bulls need to get Dogecoin to close above is the daily Kijun Sen and the 2022 volume point of control at 14.25. That's why you get to 14.5 cents. It becomes a little bit easier to move higher, but still there's a huge chunk of resistance, specifically between 15 cents and 17 cents. That's where the strongest amount and largest amount of resistance is at. From a weekly perspective, it looks ugly, but last week's candlestick, last week's candle was a fairly clear representation of a bullish reversal candlestick. And just look at this choppy price action. This is just nuts. And that is one ugly looking candlestick chart. It's just ugly. But yeah, if Doge can close above last week's high, or even if it can surpass the high of the past 3 weeks, oh man, that is cue up Rage Against the Machine bulls on parade, because that's what's going to happen. As far as downside risks, yeah, they're really relatively unchanged. We're still sitting at a place where the volume profile is quite thin. Any move now below 12 cents could trigger a capitulation move down to that 8 to 9 cent region. Again, I don't see that playing out here. What we're most likely to see is a very strong drive higher here. And Dogecoin, don't be surprised for Dogecoin to really lead the altcoin and meme coin pack for a week or two at some point here very, very soon. So that's what I see for Doge. As far as upside potential for until Kash and I visit again on Friday. Yeah, 17.5 to 17 to 17.5 cents is where I think it tops out. But you never know in this market. It could just go balls to the wall, crazy town. We'll see. But I'll pass it off to you, Kash. You tell us what you see.
Thank you, John. So from a long-term perspective, which is the one-day time frame, Dogecoin has kind of formed like this makeshift triple bottom setup here. Although triple bottom, it isn't the ideal triple bottom setup. An ideal triple bottom setup would be something like this, and then we move lower, move higher, and then we do this. So basically, an ideal triple top setup would be something like this, where we retest both these levels, where we retest this level, and the center level kind of goes below this equal lows. But what we have here is a little different, because on the third tap, the price kind of went lower than the second tap. Right. Regardless, we're going to take this. We're going to take the triple tap setup and expect expect Doge to continue going higher, at least retest 0.157 or 0.158. Right. This would be a good place for Doge to set up a temporary top, a local top or swing high, which would be higher than this swing high. So in which case, I'm expecting it to form a higher low as well. This would be our second confirmation that the uptrend is going pretty good, right? In which case you could probably even expect those to retest 0.165. Right, so from the current position, this would be a roughly $20, 20% to 25% upswing for Doge. Right, again, like Cardano, the 0.12 level here is very important. It's a significant level beyond which the VPVR also thins out considerably. Let me just show it. Right, as you can see, the VPVR is almost non-existent from roughly 0.12 to 0.075. So you do not want ADA, you do not want Doge successfully breaching the 0.12 support level. If it does, then you can expect those to head down to 0.076, which would, from the current position, be a 41% crash. Right. For now, we're looking at a 20-25% upswing, and that's what I'm expecting the upside for Dogecoin to process for now. So yeah, that's my take on Doge.
Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.